Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I have for you my wax empties from October 20th to October 31st. I feel like I got through a pretty good amount. So if you hear some yelling or whatever in the background, it's not coming from my house. I have some windows open just because we're having some actual fallish weather here. So I have windows open and there are kids in the neighborhood out and about. So I'm having some tea and I figured I had some time, so I would do my empties. So I will start out with the only Yankee candle centerpiece, like easy melt that I did, and that was in McIntosh Apple, which I love. I love this scent. And now when I melt the easy melt cups, I do cut them into quarters and put them throughout the downstairs of my house to melt, and I feel I get much better performance and throw when I do it that way as opposed to putting the whole thing in the centerpiece. So that's that. And this was just, you know, it was a McIntosh Apple, which I love that scent, and to me it was nice and fall. So that is one of the things that I melted. Okay, going on to some clam shells from Swan Candle Company. I finished up an Oh Sugar Sugar, which that was nice, and it's just your standard pink sugar. That I did melt on its own, and then I also mixed it with peppermint at times. What else did I do? Some different like cookie bakery blends, and it was nice. I do get a very good performance melting Swan Creek. This I can still smell before I even took the cover off. This is the roasted espresso from Swan Creek also. This is so good. This is a very authentic, rich, just deliciously roasted espresso. Like walking into like a real coffee house. Okay, from Better Homes and Gardens, I melted sweet blackberry bourbon. I really enjoyed this. This was a really nice scent. But I do get a red hot cinnamon on cold. Not so much when it was warming, but not really. I wouldn't really say like a bourbony scent. Like I didn't get like a boozy, just like a very sweet blackberry. That was really nice. I feel that's something that you can melt all winter into spring. I would pick that up again if I was in need of some Better Homes and Gardens wax. Another one from Better Homes and Gardens, I melted apple crisp tea. I've talked about this one before. It was good, but after smelling so much apple this month, I wouldn't classify this as like an authentic apple scent. Although it was good and the throw was strong, it wasn't a favorite. It was definitely not a standout. I know I have more Better Homes. I'll do those, get all of those ones done first, and then I'll do the sensationals. I melted fresh pulled taffy. I really don't like this. There's nothing wrong with it. It does nothing for me. And I didn't feel that it was like heavily fragranced. So I only melted that for probably like 2 hours and switched my wax out. Another one from Better Homes was the caramel bread pudding. This I enjoyed. This was good. Was in the mood for something bakery, and that definitely filled what I was looking for, so that was good. Sorry, I like woke up with a cold. this morning and I feel like a sore throat coming on, so I'm drinking some tea and trying to fight this off. All right. I also melted pumpkin marshmallow topping. This is a good one. My kids love this. And I will say that this definitely throws super strong. I felt it was strong melting it in my downstairs area. Excuse me. But when I melted it just in their bedrooms, oh my gosh, it was almost like a totally different type of smell. They really love it. I will continue to, I think I have another one of those. So I'll melt it, you know, for November. I melted cucumber melon sorbet. This typically is a nice summer scent, but my husband came home late one evening and put some mozzarella sticks in the oven to cook. I was already in bed. And I guess he started like puttering around, getting, you know, locking things up, and went up to bed forgetting that he had mozzarella sticks in the oven. And needless to say, he didn't burn the house down. But my house stunk so bad. I immediately, well, not immediately, the next day after work, scrubbed the inside of the oven just to get that smell. It just smelled, my house smelled so smoky. And I melted this thinking that would, that would help. It did a little bit, but the smell's finally all gone. Otherwise, I would have just hung on to that scent until the summer, but it doesn't matter. Okay, from Sensationals, I melted caramel apple spice. This I really enjoyed. I was nervous that the spice was going to be red hot. It was not. Just a very enjoyable caramel apple scent. It was good. I would pick that up, you know, again next fall. I don't need it anymore for this season. Honeycrisp cider. This was good as well. Definitely a cider note to it with the mix with the apples, and I don't really get a honey again with the cinnamon, but it mixed so well together that it didn't come across as red hot. It does smell a little red hot in the packaging, but melting it, I got more of like that baking cinnamon. So this was nice. This one I might get again, actually, because I think that would be good like around Thanksgiving. And then, of course, one of my favorites is the sugar pumpkin cronuts. This is good, but I feel like I need to eat my words, because when I was melting it again the other day, I really got red hot cinnamon. But it wasn't in a super strong way, but I see how some people really smell that, where I didn't the first couple times I melted, and now I am. But I think if I mix it with something else, because I think I still have 2 more clamshells. Again, I'm totally fine melting it. Melting it as is. It doesn't bother me, but when I was melting, I'm like, oh my God, I'm definitely getting that cinnamon scent to it. I think the, what is it? The sugar, the cookie, that when everybody melts, sugar cookie crunch or something. I'm going to try mixing it with that and see if maybe that takes a little bit of the red hot-ish, whatever it is that we're smelling in there, out. Okay, that was it from Walmart. And then from Super Tarts, I melted Catwoman, which is, I brought up my little handy dandy magnifying glass because I can never read anything. It is sweetened condensed milk, vanilla wafers, and mixed berry smoothie. I like this scent. Now, granted, I have to be in the mood for it, but I like that. I like that condensed milk scent. This was really good, and this I actually mixed with, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I mixed it because I only had a couple cubes left of this. I mixed it with Bzees, oh my gosh, it's a hot mess, with Bzees cider donut, and it was really, really good. Enjoyed it. So that was good. I think that's the last of my Bzees. I haven't ordered from him in a really long time. But I do get a good strong sense from his wax. So I just don't really follow any of the vendors like on Facebook or whatever. When I get the inkling that like I want to buy from a vendor, I just go directly to their website, and if they're open and I'm able to order, I do. If not, I'll either wait if there's something very specific that I want, or I'll just order from somebody that's open. I should get more organized probably and like write down when openings are and stuff, but I already have a full-time job. I could be like all over the place with the wax, writing down when everybody's opening. I feel like if it's meant to be for me to catch them when they're open, then it's meant to be. So, from Hayden Row, I melted, I think I only have one thing from Hayden Row. I melted Elixir, which I really like this scent. This is so nice for the bathrooms, bedrooms, your living room. I mean, let's be real, you can melt this anywhere. I just like this type of a scent, like at nighttime when I'm trying to go to bed. So I have been melting this in my bedroom, and it's, did I say that it's Elixir from Hayden Row? Yeah, so this is citrus, aloe, white tea. So really, really good. I think I have another scent shot of that. From Kay's Scented Melts, this is Amber Noir. This was from Sasha. Oh my god, this was so good. So good. I also melted this in my bedroom, and I really, really enjoyed it. I don't shut that warmer off. Excuse me. I melt in my bedroom. I have a a Scentsy Element warmer, so it's the one without the bulb, and I keep that warmer on pretty much all the time. So this smelled really good in my bedroom for 2 full days. It was really, really nice. Kay's Scented Melts is definitely a vendor that I want to place an order with, hopefully in the new year. So really, really good. Love that. Thank you, Sasha. That was so good. Probably not a scent that I would pick out, but I'm so glad that I tried it because now I know I like it. Oh, I do have another one from Hayden Row. This was Forbidden City, and this is described as a delicate florals, warm stone fruit, citrus, and I can never say that tea. Is it Ceylon? Ceylon? I don't know. Ceylon? Ceylon? This was really good. This was a duck that Sasha had sent me, and I melted this in my living room, and it did scent up that whole area. I had it in my candle air warmer, and it was a very nice scent. I also melted from Vintage Road Candles. Oh, I need my magnifying glass again. This is Satsuma Raspberry Fruity Loops, and this is described as Satsuma, Raspberry Sorbet, Strawberry, Fruit Loops, and Fruity Pebbles type. This was good. Definitely strong, obviously, on the Fruit Loops. I put this in my boys' bedroom. They loved it, and then proceeded to ask, after sleeping with this on, the next day if I would buy Fruit Loops. So that was good. From a Crafty Barista, I went through a few of the coffee scents from the coffee sampler that I had bought a while back. So I melted buttery rum cappuccino, which is described as creamy butter rum, strong espresso, and foamed milk. This was good. This was really good. Nice and strong. I tend to just do coffee scents on the weekends because I'm home and I really want to enjoy them, as opposed to like putting them in before I go to work and then being gone and not being able to enjoy it. So these are the cute coffee beans, and that was a really, really, really nice fragrance. So with these, with the Crafty Barista ones, I either melted them in a Glade warmer that's in my kitchen, or my I also have a centerpiece by Yankee in my kitchen. So I have the 2 warmers there. If I have the coffee scents that I think will go well together, I'll put 1 in each, which is probably what I did here because I have 4. So I must have melted like 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. It doesn't matter. This one I absolutely loved. This was Bulletproof Coffee, vanilla, coffee, and butter brickle. Now, I typically do not like butter brickle. However, in this coffee scent, I really did enjoy it. It was nice and strong, and lasted a while. You know, I probably put these in like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, and I feel that the scent was still there, like later on in the day, but I didn't still want to be smelling coffee at 2 o'clock. So I swapped out my wax at that point. So that one was really, really good. And then I also did a Marshmallow Mocha Latte. Okay, so yeah, so these 2 I definitely did together. Because I wrote a little note that I did these next 2 together. So this one is a Marshmallow Mocha Latte, which is described as strong espresso, rich dark chocolate, and marshmallow. That was so good. Now, I am not a flavored coffee drinker, but wow, my house smelling like this smelled so good. And then with that one, I melted the Tiramisu Latte, which is mascarpone, custard, whipped cream, rum and rich, I don't know, and then it says comma, espresso, soaked ladyfingers, and sprinkled with cocoa. This was really good, and tiramisu is like one of my most favorite desserts. So good. And when I was in Italy, my husband and I took a cooking class from like a local woman in this like village that we were staying in, and she taught us. We did like a full dinner, and then for dessert, she taught us how to make tiramisu. So this was really nice to smell. So I enjoyed those. I'm getting down to not having much left of the Crafty Barista coffee, but that's okay because I'm really enjoying the scents that I have melted. Another Hayden Row. This was Blueberry Muffin. This was a sample that came, I think, with my order. I'm not a huge blueberry fan. And this is definitely a, like a candied artificial blueberry. It was fine. I melted this in the front part of my house. And, you know, it was okay. It didn't bother me where I couldn't stand the smell. And it wasn't super heavy or anything like that. It was just, it was a nice, you know, a nice smell. From L3 Customs, this was from Sasha. This was clean lavender, vanilla, clean cotton. I think that says vanilla. Man, thank God for this little magnifying glass that lights up. Yeah, this was really good. Really, really good. This I melted in my bedroom and enjoyed and wished that that I had more of it to like keep, like this would have been something I would have put in my warmer like night after night after night. It was really, really good. Okay, from L3 Waxy, I melted spearmint vanilla buttercream. This was good. I've only I've only ordered from L3 once. This was so good. Such a really beautiful spearmint, and the buttercream in it, just, I feel like it like amped up the spearmint. It definitely did not take anything away from it. So that was really good. I don't remember like what kind of a shape. It was probably like a big square, and I, you know, got several melt from that. From Wilma's shop, which I know is not Wilma's shop anymore. The Smell Good shop, that Smell Good shop. This was basil, sage mint. And this was from her, like she has the, what does she call them? The Walking Dead ones, you know, things that she's, I think, like getting rid of. This was good, I know it was. Because I've had this for like a long time. I think this was like a 9, this was a 3 ounce. I've had it for a long time and totally enjoyed melting it and like savored the last few pieces just because I really like it that much. Have I ordered since she's been the Smell Good shop? I don't know. Okay, this one was also from Sasha. I'm thinking this could be from L3 also. It's a custom. And this, I don't know. This is, lemon lime soda, lemonade, and lemon. And this was fantastic in my kitchen after cooking. Oh, so good. So good. It not only cleaned the air and got rid of the smell of, I think we had cooked like a pasta or something, but the smell like lingered after, the smell of this, not of the food, lingered long after it got rid of the food odor. So this was a really nice one. I enjoyed that very much. Why is this video taking so long? Tiffany candles, which is something else now. Sorry, I can't think of it off the top of my head. But I'm sure if you still were to you know, search Tiffany candles, it would bring you to what her Scarlet something. God, I can never, Scarlet or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm sure you guys know. Pumpkin ice cream. This didn't smell like anything, and I think it was totally my fault. I've had it for like a really long time. From Nenes Kitchen. This was butter cake. I think I expected too much from this because I had this going in a really big room. And I had something else going like right across from it. And the other scents overpowered it. So, but smelling it on cold, it is like a really rich, buttery scent. So I would try it again and like use it all in warmers that were near each other just to see if that performed better. And yeah, that's it. That is everything. Right now downstairs I have, because I already have another bag going for November, I am sad to say that I finished up my, I had a loaf of Beautiful Jackie O Loves Fall from, I don't know if I actually bought this or if I bought it in a D-stash. I can't remember. I think I bought it, you know, directly from Vintage Chic Scents. But Beautiful Jackie O Loves Fall, this was poured in 2016, and I have the last, this is the Poor Sad bag. But I'm saving it for my November empties because technically that's when I finished it. I am so sad to see this go, but it's okay because it has given me such wonderful scent for so long. And it is buttermilk pancakes, maple syrup, sugar cookies, sugar cookie dough, marshmallow, birthday cake, and vanilla. Is that Vanilla Bean Noel? I can't even read my handwriting. I don't know. I'm sure everybody knows what that is. But I have this going in like several warmers downstairs right now. And I was going to be short a warmer. So I went looking through and I found another little rebagged piece of it as well. So that's going all over my house downstairs. And it smells so delicious. So that is my overly long, all over the place, unorganized video for my wax empties for October 20th through October 31st. And I think I melted through quite a bit. Why does it look like something still has wax in it? It doesn't. Okay. Really losing my mind. All right, so that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're all having a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.